There's something different with this moon, something about its aura, something about the skies. They're captivating. Here in the mystic mountains, is there something in the energy at night? You see radiating colors as they were truly intended. A glowing moon, you feel its pull, moving ocean tides, pulling in like a deep breath, and out again, releasing the pressure as the waters sink back down into a peaceful sea, circling in motion, an easy rhythm. And here, at night, in these mystic mountains, descending into the sacred valley come winds, rolling down from the mountain tops, cascading over the treetops, pouring down and blowing past you, taking with it and carrying away all the dust and debris, all the things you've known that have been keeping you. They just drift off you and are carried away. The trees sway in the wind, this refreshing air blowing past, carrying off the energy from another time, all the energy that's too low and too heavy for this place, all that which does not belong with you, forgotten and carried off in the wind. Very good. Just breathing at a comfortable pace. And that feels so good. Even just a little bit better. A little lighter. Taking the necessary steps, descending down into the peaceful valley at night. And even with this radiant glow and the beautiful lights of the living skies, still break through comets as they streak across the sky. You can see them soaring and passing over the moon in their magnificent colors, each different, each made up of a burning element, and we can begin to count them as they pass. Let's count down 10 together. 10. Deep into the mystic mountains, with the breeze swaying the trees. In another time and another place, and deep in the mystic mountains, as the breeze is swaying the trees and blowing past you. 9. And what thoughts in your mind can drift to daydream in the twirling skies, in the glowing living moon, as you drift deeper with every comet that passes. 8. Soaring above and carrying with it and burning off in the atmosphere any worries and cares from your day. carried off into the distance and forgotten for now. With 7, any sounds of the outside world can fade into the distance, like a white noise only serving to bring you deeper, because this valley is another world, away from the world from which those noises came. They don't matter for now. They can only act to relax you even more. With 6, just a comfortable knowing as you sink a little deeper into the cushions or chair or whatever mattress or flooring you may be on. Sinking a little deeper with the sound of my voice. And 5, as daydreams come and go, feel free to follow them, even if my voice just fades into the distance. It'll still just bring you deeper with every word, so you can enjoy the images your higher self wishes to show you as you travel deeper into this valley, deeper into this place of comfort and knowing. With 4, a wave of comfort all the way down to your toes, bringing relaxation and comfort. And your eyes can begin to get a little heavier, but don't close them just yet. Just allow that weight to begin to form in your eyelids, weighing them down, heavier and heavier as I speak, but still able to keep them open. You don't need to close them yet. With 3, leaving behind all the weight, all those things that you've set aside this time to let go of and drift deeper with every word. 2, breathing comfortably. Every time you take in air, you breathe in fresh air and light, recharging, creating a glow of white light. And when you exhale, you sink a little deeper, letting a wave of comfort all the way down to your toes every time you exhale. And this cycle can continue, bringing you deeper every time you breathe in and out, and doubling down in relaxation, letting my voice be a guide, letting it allow your mind to drift while you follow, because it's easier to be guided into a comfortable place, drifting and forgetting. And 1, releasing and drifting into whatever thought and dream your mind or higher self wishes to show you in the comfort of this mystic mountain valley. And you may notice a crater on the moon, or a ray of light shining down onto the forest below, onto the mountainscapes, illuminating the peaks, bringing comforting waves of love and light, like the tide of the moon, like a comforting embrace of light and glowing living energy that you can feel trickling down upon you. Very good. and staring into the moon and the rays of light trickling down, changing as the colors wave in the skies, and staring intently into the moon, you may focus on a crater or a spot that calls to you, and focus your eyes on that spot. In a moment, but not yet, I'll get you to close your eyes. And when I do tell you to open them again, open and focus back on that same spot and find it again on the moon, even if it's spun and changed positions. Now keep staring at that spot and just allow the sight of it spinning to be the center focus of your eyes. Meanwhile, with your peripherals, you can see the swaying trees, the glowing light rays, and even the odd comet soaring above from time to time. Now every time I get you to close your eyes, you'll allow your relaxation to multiply by 2. As if you can imagine it doubling, that wave of calm from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, and still staring at that spot, looking at the crater, and close your eyes, allowing a wave all the way down from the top of your head, through your fingers and legs and arms, to your toes and fingertips, doubling you down, sinking twice as deep. Now open your eyes and look back into that crater, back into that spot, and your eyes can begin to get a little heavier, but don't close them just yet. Just allow that weight to begin to form in your eyelids, weighing them down, heavier and heavier as I speak, as if you can imagine them getting so heavy, like they're made out of stone and just need to shut. Because with how tired they're getting, and how relaxed, it would be so nice just to close them, but still able to keep them open. You don't need to close them yet. Staring into the spot and into the crater, and close your eyes. Very good. A wave of comfort all the way down to your toes, spreading over your body, sinking twice as deep. Very good. And now open your eyes again and stare back into that spot, even if it's changed or it's moving. And you can still appreciate the glow of the skies as the moon spins and the light rays flicker and change. Now we'll do this again, and this time you'll go twice as deep as you're feeling now. We'll double that feeling of relaxation as your eyelids may still be very heavy, staring into that spot, and close your eyes all the way down from the top of your head, through your arms and fingertips, down your legs and toes, almost numbing and relaxing. Very good. Now opening your eyes again and finding that same spot on the moon. And it's feeling so good just to listen, because the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Because this is your time to get away from it all, to let go of responsibility and cares, and allow for yourself to just be and exist and listen and drift into dream or daydream. Now, in a moment, I'll get you to close your eyes one last time, and then I'll tell you to open them again. But this time when you close your eyes, we're going to go even 3 times further down, 3 times deeper, staring into that spot still as the moon spins. And if your eyes drifted away, it's okay, focus back onto that spot. Very good, and close your eyes, tripling your relaxation, waves of warmth all the way down to your toes, like a comforting blanket, drifting down over you, feeling so good. And knowing that that thought of dreamy hills and a sleepy forest with beautiful glowing colors and lights are here as a tranquil reminder of peace and calm. And the breeze continues to pass over you. In this valley below there is water, accumulated in a stream that flows between the mountains. The trees sway gently, the light reflecting off the moon, a calming force, sending just enough light to keep your eyes comfortable and focused, fixating on the beautiful colors and letting your imagination think of what life and what waters flow in between the valley from the mountain peaks. The glow of this moon pouring down over you, the glow of the living skies, a warming wave of comfort, warming upon your skin. You can feel the light. You can feel the calming vibration as it numbs your muscles and your aching bones. A glowing light like a cloud cascading over the valley, over the animals, and all life within it. And just hearing my voice brings you deeper, deeper into that place whenever you watch these videos or listen to these audios. Because it's nice to have a guide when you can still be on your own and listening in a safe place, just by breathing comfortably and your eyes may be open or they may be closed, and that's okay. Either way, you can hear the vibrations. You can hear the calming tones as images and daydream come to you. Important messages, like in dream and in sleep. Where mystic waters carry off in the distance. And forgetting and letting go, and able to clearly envision and focus on that which you need to manifest. That which in your life is calling to you, and which you've called to in order to do the things that you're meant to in this time and this place on earth. Whatever images may be coming to your mind through dream, through daydream, focus on any image that comes to you as your eyes may be looking at this moon, or they may be closed, or you may be focusing on the colors in the skies. But either way, the visions and the knowledge, whatever images your higher self sends, will come through, either now or in dream when you sleep. It's so easy to listen and to follow along that nothing else seems to matter now. You've set this time aside, and it's too hard to focus elsewhere but on this moon and this landscape. It's glowing and inviting, and the glowing rays of the moon send healing light. As we all know, the moon has a pull on us and the ocean tides. It sways our moods and our emotions. And this loving light in this valley is such a calm as though you've never known. Letting go of all and just following into the moon, into the landscape, into peace and understanding. Even though it's night in this valley, not one shadow can exist. And we call on the light of this moon to draw from you any shadow, any entity, any energy that is not yours. As we breathe in, we take in the light of the moon, and as we breathe out, we let go of any energy, any shadow, and even any entity that is not allowed to stay upon us. With this light, with this guidance, you make the choice now that nothing is allowed to stick to you. No shadow, no energy, no entity that is not yours is allowed to stay. And the spinning moon, the radiating light, is drawing from us like a beam to our very body and the very core of our being, pulling off all the shadow, all that is not yours. You can almost see it rising through that beam as the light of the moon scans the valley, drawing it off you and carrying it off to be recycled. And that release feels so good and so natural because you do not give permission to anything to stick to you, any weight to hold you down. And that white light off the moon reflecting onto our bodies cleanses us and pulls away the shadow and the weight and the fears that have held us back for way too long. Let them all go, and let the moon take them from you. Very good. It feels so much lighter, so much easier just to exist. Very good. Feeling so good to be in this light, in this glowing aura. And you'll remember this technique from now on, as it's a simple process. Because of our free will, we have the choice as to whether energies that are not ours can feed off of our energy or not. At any time in your life you feel stressed or overwhelmed, you can picture this white light, a glowing aura surrounding your body, like the glowing radiant moon. And simply by stating out loud or even in your mind that you give no permission to energies or shadows to feed off of you, and that nothing but what the light sends can come to you. By doing this, we make the cognitive decision to keep our energy pure within this light. Because as a free spirit, you have the choice of where to give your energy. And this knowledge can be easily used in your daily life whenever you need to clear energy off of you. Very good. And I'll start to count up and then snap my fingers, at which point you'll come back to fully. But for now, just drifting and bathing in the light of the moon, in the clear energy which floods through this valley, with one, holding on to all the learnings and all the knowledge in this new light feeling, weightlessness after the cleansing of the moon's light, and two, gradually feeling energy coming back to your fingers and your toes as you can start to freely move your limbs as they fill with energy once again. 3, vitality and happiness. That comfortable feeling will last well into the night, and even into the morning. When you wake, you'll notice a softness, an ease, a simplicity. 4, positive vibrations, and also leaving this session knowing that it's always your choice. Even though things may try, they do not have the right to take your energy unless you choose to give it. This is your free will, and your choice. 5. Lightness and energy back into your eyelids as they feel freely able to move and open at will. And 6. Waking up, feeling that lightness now that all that shadow and weight has been drawn off of you. Going forward into your days with that lasting feeling in peace and tranquility for days to come.